In every daily interaction, there is an invisible conflict, that between manipulation and sincerity. Here, our beliefs and emotions are the coveted prize. This struggle doesn't only take place in the plots of movies or novels, but in everyday life, at our workplaces, in our homes, and through our digital devices. Imagine facing these conflicts armed not with weapons, but with the wisdom of the ancient Stoics, those philosophers who valued the mind as a fortress to be defended with vigor. The Stoics taught us not just to endure but to thrive amid life's upheavals, remaining anchored to our core of rationality and virtue. In a world where manipulation techniques are as varied as they are subtle, how can we use ancient Stoic wisdom to expose these tactics and protect ourselves? Join me as we explore modern strategies that test our ability to remain Stoic, and how we can apply philosophical principles to safeguard our minds and live with purpose. This exploration isn't just a strategy for evading daily traps, but a path toward building an authentic, resilient, and truly free life. If you've ever felt manipulated, pushed to extremes, or simply confused by others' actions, you're in the right place. Join me on this journey of empowerment, guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, and transform the way we interact with the world around us. Imagine two friends sharing a solid and trusting bond. Suddenly, a third party enters the scene, and without warning, the dynamics change dramatically. The newcomer, perhaps with subtlety or ambiguous comments, begins to distort words said in confidence, creating misunderstandings and tensions. Your private conversations are manipulated to create a power struggle, turning a peaceful friendship into a triangle of suspicion and misunderstanding. This situation, though it may seem like trivial drama, represents a significant emotional challenge that can have lasting impacts. The Stoics, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, offer us a lens through which to examine and resolve such conflicts. They emphasize the importance of inner serenity and a clear understanding of our reactions to external stimuli. When facing triangulation, a Stoic approach would involve observing the context with detached awareness, recognizing the manipulation, and refusing to become emotionally involved. The value of inner peace and the importance of understanding our reactions to external events are central to Stoic teaching. In the face of triangulation, a Stoic approach would be to maintain a calm, observational stance, recognize the manipulation, and not allow it to disturb your inner tranquility. It's about realizing that while we cannot control others' actions, we can master our own responses. Stoic wisdom also teaches the importance of direct communication and seeking clarity in our interactions. If you suspect triangulation, it's essential to approach those involved with honesty and openness. Often, bringing hidden issues to light can dissipate the shadows of manipulation. Remember, when faced with triangulation, your best allies are your self-awareness, your ability to question the narrative around you, and your commitment to maintaining direct and transparent relationships. It's not about avoiding the loss of your vessel, but knowing how to quickly repair it and keep sailing forward, guided by the stars of wisdom and integrity. In our daily lives, we often face dilemmas that seem to present us with a no-win situation, where every decision appears wrong. This is the essence of the double bind, a situation where, regardless of the action taken, we seem destined to encounter disapproval or disappointment. Imagine being encouraged to speak openly and honestly, only to be criticized the moment you express your true opinions. This manipulation technique is a favorite because it keeps the victim in a state of perpetual uncertainty and self-doubt. The double bind is particularly insidious because it directly attacks our perception of autonomy and freedom of choice. You are invited to express yourself, but every time you do, your sincerity is questioned or dismissed. It's a frustrating cycle that tests your confidence and personal beliefs, making the ground you stand on feel unstable. In these moments of confusion, Stoic philosophy offers a refuge of clarity and inner strength. Epictetus's teachings on the dichotomy of control are particularly relevant. They remind us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions, and to let go of what is beyond our control. In this way, the double bind loses some of its power over us, as we recognize that true freedom lies in our ability to respond with integrity, regardless of others' reactions. Stoic wisdom also teaches the importance of maintaining inner serenity and approaching dilemmas with a calm and dispassionate mind. When we are urged to choose between seemingly harmful options, the Stoic practice of reflecting on what is ethically correct and morally sustainable can guide us through the maze of decisions. Through a consistent commitment to truth and self-awareness, we can turn the double bind from a paralyzing trap into an opportunity to affirm our resilience and principles. The Stoic approach, then, is not just a means of avoiding manipulation, but a strategy for strengthening our ability to act freely and with a clear conscience, turning challenges into moments of personal and moral growth. In the complex fabric of human relationships, we sometimes encounter individuals who, in the face of their own insecurities or shortcomings, attempt to project their faults and defects onto us. This defense mechanism is known as projection. For example, someone struggling with jealousy might accuse you of being too possessive, or someone who feels inadequate might label you as arrogant. This can confuse you and make you question your perception of yourself, an effect that amplifies if unrecognized and improperly managed. The Stoic wisdom taught by figures like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca offers valuable tools for addressing and overcoming projection. The Stoics teach us the importance of maintaining a strong sense of self and not allowing others' perceptions to shape our self-understanding or behavior. They suggest observing with detachment, objectively evaluating accusations to discern whether they reflect reality or are simply expressions of others' internal conflicts. When dealing with projection, it's essential to remember that while we cannot control others' thoughts or emotions, we can decide how to respond. This inner control is at the heart of Stoic freedom. Rather than reacting with anger or confusion, we can choose to respond with understanding and firmness, maintaining our integrity and serenity. The Stoic practice of self-reflection becomes crucial in these moments. Examining our beliefs and behaviors in light of the accusations received can reveal much about both our true nature and that of others. With a clear understanding of ourselves, we can effectively defend against projection without losing our composure or emotional balance. Ultimately, confronting projection with Stoic wisdom doesn't just protect your mind from false accusations, but also allows you to grow in self-understanding and resilience. Through this approach, we can not only preserve our inner peace, but also deepen our compassion and understanding towards those who, unknowingly, try to cloud our image with their internal shadows. As we close this exploration of manipulation strategies and Stoic responses, it's essential to remember that, in the complex fabric of our daily interactions, we are often exposed to influence attempts that can challenge our integrity and serenity. However, it is precisely in these moments that Stoic wisdom becomes a beacon of light, offering us tools not only to resist but to transform these challenges into opportunities for personal growth and character strengthening. Stoic philosophy teaches us that true strength does not come from dominating others or being impervious to manipulation, but from the ability to maintain our inner tranquility and rationality, regardless of external storms. This not only protects us but also allows us to interact with the world with greater clarity, compassion, and understanding. Reflecting on the points discussed, I encourage each of you to meditate on how these lessons can be applied to your life. Whether it is recognizing projection, disentangling from a double bind, or resolving triangulation, the Stoic approach offers a path to a more authentic and fulfilling life. I invite everyone to continue this reflection even after the end of this video. Consider how every challenge can be an opportunity to practice Stoic virtue and strengthen your inner citadel. And as you proceed, remember that each step taken with awareness and integrity brings you closer not only to greater personal peace, but also to a more positive impact on the world around you. Thank you for taking the time to engage in this discussion. Continue exploring the wisdom of the Stoics and building a life of virtue, resilience, and deep peace. If you found this exploration of Stoic philosophy and strategies for handling manipulation interesting, I invite you to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Share this video with friends and family who could benefit from these ancient but always relevant wisdoms. Thank you for your support and active participation in our learning community.